what you're thinking. Baseball. No, seriously, baseball.
It might not seem like it, but there's only 3 weeks between this and when the Pirates report to Bradenton for spring training, including this fantastic gentleman behind me, Bill Mazeroski, Bill Verdon, other Pirates greats. But I'm looking ahead. I'm looking ahead to what spring training will mean for this baseball team and this roster. And believe it or not, it won't mean much at all.
All it takes is one glance at the position players the Pirates will have on their spring roster to see that there's no room at the inn. Behind the plate, if we start our way around the horn, Francisco Cervelli and Chris Stewart will be the catchers. I love Tony Sanchez. I can't see him squeezing in ahead of either of those two. Pedro Alvarez and Corey Hart will platoon at first base. Neil Walker will be at second, Jordy Mercer at short, Josh Harrison at third. And going left to right across the outfield, Starling Marte, Andrew McCutchen, Gregory Polanco. That leaves a bench of Stewart, Hart, the newcomer from Korea, Jung-Ho Kang, super utility man Sean Rodriguez, and now add to that Andrew Lambo because of the Travis Snyder trade. I know there might be other options thrown into the mix. I can't see anyone beating out Lambo with how much Neil Huntington loves him.
Okay, so those are the position players, which pretty much look like they're set in stone, don't they? Now let's take a look at the pitchers.
The arms aren't quite as set, but it's close. The starting rotation will have Francisco Liriano, Garrett Cole, and A.J. Burnett as the top 3 guys, almost surely in that order. Vance Worley will be your number 4, barring something unusual. Jeff Locke will start out the season as number 5, eventually giving way to Charlie Morton once he comes back from the hip surgery. The bullpen will have Mark Melancon still as the closer, Tony Watson as the setup man, John Holtzcomb, Jared Hughes as late-inning righties, and newcomer Antonio Bastardo offering Clint Hurdle that second lefty that he loves having as a late option. That leaves 2 spots. I think they'll end up going to Radhames Liz, the Dominican 38-year-old who's got a flaming fastball, has been out of the majors, but the Pirates love him. And the same goes for Bobby Laframboise, who would give the Pirates an unusual 3 lefties in the pen. Don't rule out Locke being part of that equation as well, along with possibly Brandon Compton. Again, though, these aren't much in the way of battles.
So we're talking about essentially the same team here as the 2014 Pirates. You add A.J. Burnett, you take away Russell Martin. Is that going to be good enough in a National League Central where other teams, the Cardinals and the Reds, have improved? I don't know. I do know this, and it's the only burning question I ever have when I'm back at this part of PNC Park. When are they getting rid of that thing?